beautiful people, my name is Janice D. Candy and you're watching Candy TV. Welcome if you're new here and welcome back if you're not. Okay. I have not said those words in such a long time. Guys, I'm here to explain myself. Wacha nionge. Okay, first of all, before all else, happy 2K service to us. Thank you guys. Thank you to all 2,000 of you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. And I know my average views range about 1K. So I want to say for all the active 1K viewers of my videos, thank you so much for being here. It's currently 11:09 p.m. and we have a lot of catching up to do. I know I'm kind of whispering. It's because obviously ni usiku watu wamelala, but this is the only time I can do this because our home is currently an active construction site. So mchana kunakuwa na kelele sana, drills, hammers, you name it. It's very noisy and well, I'm not able to do the video. I was filming a little bit today. That is why I have makeup on, and I was like, you know what, this is a perfect time to come and talk to my YouTube girls because we have a lot to catch up on. And at the end of this video is when I'm going to be announcing the giveaway details, because on Instagram I did promise to do a giveaway for my for hitting 2K subbies. Okay, so I even have talking points here because I haven't spoken on YouTube in a long time. Like a sit down video. Sasa na feel ni kama I'm a rookie. I'm watching the rookie currently and it's actually really nice and it's taking up all of my time. I'm not complaining, but yeah, it's all I do these days. I just watch the rookie. Anyway, I have talking points and let's talk about it. So 2025 was quite a patchy year for us. We had a love-hate relationship, yeah. But it wasn't necessarily love-hate. I just had a lot on my plate last year. Last year was quite something. Okay, first 3 months of the year I had to disappear because I was doing community service and I was required to do 90 hours of community service. So it did in fact consume my life, and it was really nice, you know, serving the community and bonding with those children, because my community service site was at a children's home, but it took everything from me, especially my social life, because I was there. If I wasn't there, I was in class. If I wasn't in class, I was at home resting and rejuvenating. But also last year was a very active year for me on Instagram. There I did my big one. So you see, when I had free time, I was back shooting for Instagram. So not hakukuwa na anything to vlog. There was nothing to vlog, honestly. It's either I'm peeling potatoes, cleaning the house for the kids and all of that, I'm in class. And that semester I had a lot of units, so that's why the first 3 months I disappeared. And then my birthday came around, my 21st birthday. It was simultaneously the best and the worst birthday of my life, because I did in fact crash out after. Let's not get into that, but the good news is it was my one and only crash out of 2025. The other remainder of the year, I used to just thug it out and I cry, and that's that. Like I wasn't crashing out like I normally would. Yeah, but guys, before we even continue, have you noticed that my room is different? Have you guys noticed that? I repainted my room white. Yeah, I did, and I like it so much better because it's brighter, and I'm even able to do this video without feeling like niko kwa giza, you know. Granted, all my lights are on and I'm using a sunset lamp and also a panel not a panel light, but like a light here. Anyway, I hope you guys like the quality, because guess what we're filming on? I'm telling you guys, actually we have a lot to catch up on, but I am filming on my Canon PowerShot V1. What? That sounds so insane to say. You guys know, the OG girls know how much we had been manifesting and praying for a camera, so this happening is actually insane. But basically what happened was, I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. Wait, let's circle back to this story. Let me write that down. Camera, we have to talk about that. We do. But we were at the birthday crash out. I was saying how I did crash out after, because a lot was going on in my life at that time, and mambo tulikuwa mingi. Yeah, so that was in April. Now May came along. I don't know whether I did any videos in May. Honestly, it did take me a while to recover from that crash out. It did. And now the problem with me is I usually tend to go into self-isolation whenever something is not going right in my life, because somehow a voice in my head convinces me that everybody hates you, nobody wants to hear about this. Like, shut up, Janice, and deal with it. Yeah, but I think I've just come to learn to ask for help. I'm going to just say, you know what, I'm not okay. It's easier said than done though, but just letting the people around you, the people who love you, know that, by the way, I'm not up for this because I'm not okay. Mentally, there's a lot going on in there and don't necessarily want to talk about it, but, you know, there's a lot. Like, weka tu ukijua siko sawa. So that then also, the people who love you and care about you don't feel like you hate them, because you're avoiding them and you're pushing them away. Okay. Anyway, so let's just say May I was recovering. June, mi hata siwezi waambia. June is such a dark month for, I think, most of us, all of us as a country. For the past 2 years, June has been very dark because of maandamano and everything that comes with it. Do you guys know? Let me not even get into that, but people on my WhatsApp channel know what happened during maandamano June last year, and that was very traumatizing, by the way. But with that being said, June is usually just generally such a heavy month. Even vlogging, una vlog nini, honestly. And then July came around, and there's a trip that I had planned with my friends for a long time, and we went on it, and I had such a good time. It's the Diani vlog. If you guys haven't watched it, you definitely should. But I had such a good time. But then also I came back home, and the post-vacation blues, nobody talks enough about that, honestly. Nilifika home and I couldn't believe it. I was like, I just want to be back in Diani. What am I doing in Nairobi? Alafu je, nimerudi kama nimerudi shule, si ati nimerudi kukaa. So I have to come and I have to get my life back in order. And you know, bro, when I tell you the clothes nilienda nazo vacation, I was washing them a month after because I didn't unpack my suitcase. I was like in denial. Literally, when nilifika home, the only things nilitoa kwa suitcase ilikuwa skincare yangu peke yake. Nguo zote, viatu zote zilibaki kwa hiyo suitcase for a whole other month. Alafu during this time, you know, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. I thought I was falling in love. Anyway, uzuri ilikuwa two thoughts. Anyway, let's just say towards the end of towards mid-August, when actually this is when we had gone for what is it called, vacation with my family. We went to Watamu, Malindi, Mombasa, and I would have enjoyed that trip so much if I didn't spend most of it nursing a heartbreak. Na kunanga heartbreak mbaya kama ya mtu mwenye haujadate. You can laugh about it now, but it wasn't funny then. Hakukuwa na anything funny, guys. But unajua what's funny, I was saying on my WhatsApp channel, every single year I usually write finding love. I not write finding love. I usually include finding love on my vision board. And it just never happens. But I have a good feeling about 2026. As I do every other year. Don't come for me. But when the time is right, the Lord shall make it happen. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually just referring to my notes because I had written like all the points and just to catch you guys up because I feel like we have not spoken in such a long time. I don't remember the last time I sat down to just chat with you guys. You know, please consider this like a podcast entry. Like we're talking. So, nikaenda coast na my family. Unajua family, like ukiwa na family yako, everyone who's in an African household knows you don't have time to be heartbroken. Unakuwa heartbroken as who? Like life goes on, but it's okay. Sasa, that's way past us now, and all is well that ends well. Okay, and I think I just find peace in knowing that it was not my fault. None of it was my fault. Yeah, so came back from coast, and then unajua what's funny? Do you know what's funny? The funniest part is the fact that my life literally like turned around right after I got my heart broken. Everything started falling in line for me, and it's like, what? You know, those things are happening just like, you umetoka wapi? And I just want to, I never like to think about it in the sense of now I had to have my heart broken so that good things can happen to me, because I can have it all. I can, you know, be in a happy, healthy relationship simultaneously. At the same time, as being successful in my career and, you know, getting everything that I've dreamed of, seeing my vision board come to life. All of these things can happen at the same time. I don't usually like to think about it that way, but it did in fact happen that way. So sasa tufanye. Anyway, that was August. Let's say August sasa tukarudi home. And then what happened? Let me throw this in there because naona iko kwa notes zangu. Last year was the 1 year I really struggled with my PCOS. If you don't know what PCOS is, it's basically an acronym for polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it's just a reproductive I don't want to call it disease, let me say disorder, where there's insulin resistance, which then causes this is me at a to explain here. Please just go do your research. But symptoms usually manifest differently for different people, and so for me it's usually my cycle is messed up. So you see how people were doing on TikTok like 12 out of 12 periods, like they received their 12 periods, me I received 10 last year, and with that my skin usually breaks out sana. So last year, no, see, for me the problem is whenever I see my skin breaking out or like not okay, I am usually not motivated to like take care of it. So nikaiachilia tu. Last year my skin barrier went through it. Let's just say last year was not, and you know, obviously luckily for me, even in pictures and everything, like my skin usually looks like it's glowing, which it is. I never lose that like glowing factor, but around my forehead you can tell like there's a lot of breaking out. I used to have just like one big pimple randomly on my face. So it was usually either here, ama hapa, just somewhere. And that's how I usually used to know, like, hey, my skin is not doing okay. But that was as a result of all the hormonal imbalances happening in my body. And with that being said, in 2024 I did lose a lot of weight. I lost like 20 kgs, but because of the insulin resistance and that vicious cycle that comes with PCOS, I gained it all back last year. So you can imagine how hard that was for me, because I'm eating right for the most part, and you know, doing what I need to do, but my body is working against me. So I had thrown out my entire closet. I think I even did a closet clean out with you guys for Christmas, for the 12 days of Christmas. I cleaned out my entire closet, all the clothes I had on me last year, and still do clothes for Janice, who is 20 kgs lighter. So even my confidence, you know, ilishuka. And this is just like a moment of vulnerability. I'm not saying this at Indomoni Horumi or anything, because I usually see so many babes in my DMs, girls telling me how I inspire them to be confident and all of that. But these are usually some things that are silent battles, and sometimes hata huwa sijuangi nijibu niseme nini, because I'm inspiring you to be confident, and maybe hata mimi kwenye niko I'm just like you know. I don't hate my body. I don't. Please let this not be taken out of context. I don't hate my body. Never have. I just wish to see the day where my body size and all of that is not dependent on a disorder that has no cure, let alone no known cause. Like, make it make sense. Science needs to do better when it comes to doing research with matters to do with the female anatomy. They are failing us every single day, and it frustrates me. Anyway, other symptoms that I used to experience regularly last year, and I'm really hoping to find a solution for this year, were brain fog. Other than the weight gain, I had a lot of brain fog. So I used to have such bad time blindness, and it's not in the sense of, oh, you can't keep time. No. I'm talking days would go by and it's not like clicking in my head. I was chronically tired all the time. Janice, my friend hata aliniambianga, by the way Janice, unajua hakuna siku nisha kuuliza uko aje na ukaniambia like uko sawa, you're energetic, you're feeling upbeat, you're always tired. And obviously they were saying it from a point of love, and then it's when it hit me, oh my god, yes, it's true. I'm always tired. What? I'm always tired. Oh my god. Yeah, that just goes to show there's something wrong. Probably the cortisol levels in my body or something like that. I don't know, but we're working on all of that this year, because this is the year I am going to be so healthy. My body itashtuka. Yeah. On to the next point. I had written here how me being active on Instagram impaired me being active on YouTube, which is not a lie, because let me tell you guys, before I got my cameras, plural, I used to struggle so much because I used to film everything on my phone. So filming for both TikTok/Instagram and YouTube used to be so hard, because you imagine if, say for example, you're taking a picture of the sunset, yeah, a video of the sunset, you're here taking the video of the sunset in portrait, and then you have to now turn your phone again equal in landscape, and then when I'm editing I have twice the amount of footage and I have to split it, and it was just a lot. And so with that, it made editing so, like, I don't know, it was like impending doom. I have 5 vlogs for you guys, by the way, just so you know, like about 5 vlogs, and I just wanted to do this introductory video to catch you guys up and bring you guys up to speed, so that I'll offload those vlogs, and then now so we can start our 2026 vizuri. I just wanted to come present day Janice to come and let you guys know that I have not forgotten about you. I still love you guys so much, and you guys are my OGs, you know. And I actually did my hair today, so I needed to look cute for you guys. Okay, I've been meaning to do this video the entire week, but I was like, no, I need to get cute for the girls. So I did my hair today, came back home, did my makeup, and immediately thought this is a perfect time to catch up with my girls. But yeah, me being active on one platform impaired me being active on another platform. But I'm not going to abandon you guys again. Don't worry, this is the year we go all out on YouTube. It's a bit crazy, but I'm aiming for 10K on YouTube. How that is going to happen, I don't know. But if there's anything that God taught me last year, is to stop limiting him with my human like thoughts. Just because I'm a human being, like there's only so much I can do. But I need to understand that he's all powerful and there's literally nothing God can't do. And as my friend Selo says, God is not on a budget. So whatever blessing it is you're asking for, he's not on a budget. Whatever it is that you have, somebody else desires, right? So inversely, whatever it is you desire somebody else has, what makes you think that if somebody else has it, who is Guanayo? What makes you think so? Food for thought. Anyway, so with that point, I have covered 3 things that I needed to tell you guys. Now let's circle back to story. Yes, it's cameras. This is giving like sexing. No. Anyway, last year I remember we were at dinner with me, my dad, my sister, and my shosho. And I told my Dad, you know the way I've been asking you for a camera for a long time? I feel like financially I'm at the point where I can give you 30% for the total. If you give me time, I'm going to come up with that 30%, and I would highly appreciate it if you topped up for me and got for me the camera. And he said, perfect. At least now you're showing initiative. And I'm like, yeah, you know, like it had gotten to the point where, yeah. And the camera that was on my vision board last year was the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So when he had traveled, I told him, oh, by the way, Dad, please check there, because, you know, it ought to be cheaper and all of those things. So he tells me, okay, sawa, I'll go and check. He even sent me a message and he was like, hi, I'm at the DJI store. What camera is it you said you wanted? I sent him a screenshot of everything. I wanted the creator combo that comes with the tripod, the battery, the microphone, the 0.5 lens. I tell him that, and then he's like, actually historiotic now pair. It's in one of the vlogs, I'm sure. But you will listen to it again, because God is good. And then he tells me, hey Jaja, I'm looking at the prices here and they're so expensive. Let me just come back home and then we'll buy from home. And I'm like, okay, perfect. So when he came home, he gave all of us separate duffel bags with our gifts inside. So my sisters opened theirs first, and then now it was my turn and I was opening it. Mind you, mi babangu alikuwa ameniambia tutakuja home kutafuta hiyo camera. So kwa kichwa changu I was like, ni sawa tu. Like, najua the camera is not inside here, so it's fine. I opened my bag like this, and that was the first thing I saw. I couldn't believe it. I cried, and my sisters trolled me for it because I cried, but I was just so happy. And please follow me on Instagram if you don't already, because I walishaona hiyo video kitambo sana, and I was so happy. This was now sasa in September. Mind you, the previous weeks before that I was bad. Like as I told you guys, like my heart was just aching constantly, because up until that point, not so many things had worked out for me last year, and it was just like, oh my God, like sasa what now? You know? And that's not even the worst part. guy, hata sijawaambia. Mungu wangu, vile tulitoka vacation coast, nikiwa huko simu yangu ilikuwa imefura battery, so ilikuwa imeinua screen juu. Vile ilikuwa imeinua screen juu, I think it got worse. Juu senye ilikuwa tumeenda kwa Marine Park, maji iliingia somehow kwa simu. So my phone couldn't function unless it was on a power bank. When we came back from coast, 2-3 weeks after, I had no phone. I was offline. I was using my mom's iPad. I was using her iPad ya kitambo. Like, I even have it here. It's not a new iPad, so it's like zile za kitambo. Yeah, but it was better than nothing. But then sasa, I couldn't access my school schedules, nothing. So the beginning of the third semester, last year, it was quite rough on me because I can't access my classes. I don't know where my classes are. I don't know if there's any communication in the groups. Sijui kama tumepewa group work. Like, it was just a lot. I couldn't communicate even with my parents. Like, for us to talk, we have to meet face to face because sasa. Anyway, mind you, this was the second phone nilikuwa nimepewa. Na hii simu Bonga kinipea, alikuwa ameniambia, ujue Janice, by the way, hii ni simu ya mwisho ninakupea. So I had to now start talking to my mom and be like, Mama, please, like, I need it for my content. And now I had so many deliverables za kufanya za job. So I used to use my mom's phone to film. Kila saa nataka kutumia simu yake and ni simu yake anatumia for job. So niki film tu hivi kidogo ati ninaonyesha na makeups, ninaonyesha sijui blush placement, simu yake inapigiwa. Na ni simu yake, so siwezi kosa kumpea. Guys, whenever I tell you to engage with my content when you see it on Instagram, especially my paid partnerships, please do, because I have gone through it just to see it come alive. Okay. But anyway, that was in September. Sorry. Now the story ya camera ilikuwa now October. So eventually my mom and dad did like get me a new phone, which I really appreciate and I'm very grateful for. I am so extremely grateful, honestly. Yeah, there's nothing much I can say because so grateful. And now sasa I got a new phone, which I showed you guys sasa kwa vlog. You remember the graduation vlog? I'd gone for Nicole's graduation. I showed you guys like, oh yeah, we had got a new phone. This is the new phone I got. It's the iPhone 16 Plus, and it's perfect for me because other than, like, I think the only disadvantage you would say is that it's big as opposed to most iPhones, because it is a plus. Ni kubwa, most people, by most people I mean Claire and Imani, they keep telling me it feels like an Android. But because it's a bigger phone, it has a bigger battery, so the battery life is longer, and it serves me because I am those people who are always low on battery, but that has not been my story. Yeah, I've graduated, now I'm an elite employee. Anyway, so I'm grateful for that. So now back to now story a camera. So I open and I see the camera inside there, and I'm like, oh my god, and I cried, and it was the whole thing, and I called Claire and I'm like, oh my god, you won't believe it. And I show her and we unbox together, and I literally saw my life changing. Hivyo tu ndio maisha yangu ilianza tu. And I was like, oh my god. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Yeah. So anyway, here is the camera. This is not the case it comes in. This case actually Ryan got it for me. It's a hard case. The other one is like a soft, it's like a pouch. So I felt like it's not going to do it for me because, well, anyway, so this is the camera. As you can see, kitty. It's a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I think the Osmo Pocket 4 is coming out soon. In January kabla, I'm pretty sure. And I've also seen a newer one, the DJI Action 6. A really good one. If you want to invest in a camera, I would advise that you do. Anyway, so I prefer to open mine using the button. It is a bit slower, but it prevents my nini from being damaged, like my screen here. Yeah, that is it. It has the lens inside, the wide angle lens, and then there's a tripod for it. Yeah, perfect. And then it has a stand and a microphone. Here's a microphone, and then here's the stand. And then the battery pack is just like the stand, but it's a bit longer, and I got it this magnetic mount. It's a pink magnetic mount, so that I can stick it up on any magnetic place whenever I'm outside. So yeah, that is how I got the DJI, and obviously I did pay back the 30% of the money. So I'm really proud of myself because I was able to save up for something that I had been wanting for a long time. So moving on, I get not so long what am I saying? Not so long after that, I get invited to Canon creator lens, and basically what that is, it was a workshop hosted by Canon for creatives. So there were people who do films, and there were people who do wedding photographies, and now there were lifestyle content creators / beauty, all of that, and we're divided into all these panel sessions, and then people who are good in those areas, they sort of give us a masterclass and mentor us and answer all our questions. And for us, our group is sasa lifestyle creators, ni Joy Kendi ndo alikuwa anatupea like now sasa the masterclass, and I was just there, so happy to be there, because niko hapo with all my creator friends. Like, these are people that I know online, and then now I'm meeting them in person, and it's just so nice. And so it was so nice. I got there late. Okay, shut up, Janice. But I did get there a bit late, and whatever. Yeah. So now afterwards, they tell us, and I had to leave early because I had a class. So me nilitoka nikaenda class. But then at the exit, they give you this goodie bag, and it has all of these nice things inside. There's a big tripod, Nat Geo, and then there's an SD card, an SD card reader, a lens wiper. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but so basically they sent even a message in the group. So just a reminder, guys, like we discussed at the end of the forum yesterday, feel free to do like a recap of your time there, and just let us know, what did you learn, what was your takeaway. And there's a prize for the top 3 creators, and they list these cameras. And I was even telling Claire, like, I was going to do a recap anyway, because that's what I do anytime I go for events and stuff like that. I will always do a recap, because especially if I was invited there, I feel honored to be there, and it's just a creative expression for me, and I just want to tag you guys along with me. So I was gonna do it anyway, and I was even telling Claire, by the way, I'm not doing it to necessarily win a camera, because I got the camera of my dreams, and I'm content and I'm happy. And so Claire tells me, you know what, yeah, you just do it, because these are things that you do. And so I did my recap, and now I did an unboxing of the things that we got at the end. And oh guys, I think about it and I feel like crying kidogo, because I'm actually gonna cry. But it's so unbelievable to me, whatever, that I won first place. I don't know if you guys understand how affirming that was for me, because I won first place. I don't remember the last time I was number one at anything. I'm pretty good at most things I do, but never number one. So it was like, you know, I won first place, and that is how I won the Canon PowerShot V1, and then the rest is just history, and all of that you're going to see in the vlogs. Yeah, you're gonna see all of these things in the vlogs that I'm going to post after this, but that is how I ended up upgrading my entire kit, my entire content creator kit last year. And so one random night I'm trying to edit a video I had taken using the DJI, and I'm so used to editing on my phone because it's so fast and it's like so compact and it's just there. But I was having a hard time exporting it, especially because the files were heavy and inafanya simu yangu ina overheat, inafanya simu yangu ina lag. So I text Claire randomly one night and I'm like, you know what, I think I want to get an iPad because I need to edit without stress. And she tells me, let's get matching iPads, because she'd been wanting an iPad for so long. Let's get matching iPads. I'm like, yeah, perfect. So we set up an account ya save up for it on Chums. And so I tell Ryan, if you guys don't know who Ryan is, that's my bestie, but he doesn't study within the country and he was coming home. So I'm telling Ryan about my plans, and he was like, you know what, it is much cheaper to get it there than it is to get it here. So how about you get it here? But the thing is, because I'm saving up for it, I don't have the money for it. So I tell my mom to lend me, like, to give me a loan to get the iPad, so that like Ryan akuja nayo, and then I'll just pay her as time goes. Honestly, I'm very grateful that slowly but surely my parents are supporting my craft, because she gets it, she understands. And I think for my mom especially, she's seen me do it. And even there's a time I had a shoot, Mommy Eyewear, and she took me and she modeled for me, like tulienda, ilikuwa like a mommy daughter date, tukienda tukifanya eye test pamoja. She even got a pair for herself, and it's like she's seen me in action and she knows that this is something I love. It may not make sense to her, but she supports it. So long story short, here's my iPad. Here's my iPad, and I'm very grateful. And basically, you see all of these good things happening back to back to back to back to back. It has given me so much anxiety in this new year, because it's like, I need to calm down, you know, like I'm envisioning all of the things that can happen, and it's giving me so much anxiety, you know. I had written some of the things I'd like to achieve this year as a content creator. Obviously, I have goals surrounding my entire life, physical, mental, emotional, all of those things. But in terms of my career, I wanted to share it with you guys and to put it out there, same way I did with getting this camera. I want to put it out there so that when it does happen, I can always come back and look at it and be like, you know what, girl, yeah. And I just want to claim these things because they are possible, they are within reach, they are mine. And the best part, I'm a small girl who serves a big Lord, okay, a big God. So I would like to host an event or two, and by host I mean, like, see these events. For example, let me give you a good example. We had the Joanna K night. Our host for the night was Hilda, popularly known as Online Bestie. I would like to do something like that, especially in female-dominated spaces. I would love to do that because I love being around women. It just makes sense. And in every lifetime, I would want to be born a woman. So that's one. Number two, I will become a brand ambassador. I don't know for what company, but it's probably going to be like a beauty, anything to do with beauty. So I'm going to become a brand ambassador and face of said company. I'm going to go on a brand trip / I'm going to be paid to travel. So I'm going to travel, get paid to create content during my travels because I'm cool like that. Okay? Yeah. And then I am going to make my first million. Mtu asiwe kudanganya that content creation haina pesa. Usiwe danganya na mtu, because I made a good amount of money last year, which is like, it opened my eyes so much to the possibilities of where my content creation can take me. And in terms of wanting to do it full time, yeah, food for thought. I'm going to host a masterclass. On what specifically, I don't know. I don't know whether it's going to be makeup. I don't know whether it's going to be on building community on YouTube / Instagram, but especially YouTube, because I think I've gotten the hang of things. I know how things work. I'm going to be on a billboard. Yeah, I'm going to be on a billboard. A big one. Multiple ones. Yeah. I'm going to face model more. My face is going to be like, I'm going to use this beautiful face that God has given me commercially. So basically this means shoots for products. So like somebody's launching a new product, like lip gloss, whatever, lipstick. Somebody's launching new skincare. Hifo. I'm going to face model more. I'm going to work with 20+ brands. I am, and you guys are going to support me, right? Right. And this last one, I've always been told, or rather, most recently, been told how I have a nice voice. And I've gotten plenty of comments like, I can listen to you talk all day, Nini, which, first of all, thank you, because it's very affirming to me. Unajua, growing up, I'd always be on a noisemakers list. I'd always be on the noisemakers list. Like, nilikuwa wale watu option nikiambia nyamaza, like, you're talking too much, you're doing too much, like, nyamaza. So to hear somebody say that they could sit down and listen to me speak is so healing to my inner child. And two of my teachers, one, Mr. Gashoka. Mr. Gashoka was my math teacher in high school. He told me once, Janice, hiyo mdomo yako itakupeleka mbali sana, but in a good way. And this was because I was arguing with him. I was arguing with him, and then he's like, he tells me that before now he reprimanded me for like speaking back, but like, I wasn't speaking back, but you know, like I was making a fair point. But you know, questioning authority in high school, Kenyan public high schools, that's an entirely different story. But he tells me, which I get paid to talk, I get paid to convince people to buy certain products. That's my job. So I took that with me, okay? And then second person is Mr. Michael Kihara. He was my GRM lecturer last year, but whatever year it was. He told me, when we were introducing ourselves in class, the first lesson, he was like, Janice, you would make such a good radio presenter. You have such a radio voice. You need to explore that. I took it and I ran with it. And so, for my last point, I am going to either start a podcast, work at a radio station, something along those lines. Something that requires me to speak, you know? Yeah. So, I have spoken for almost an hour now. And I want to nimeongea for 44 minutes. Let me just give you guys the details for the giveaway so that we know the way forward. And yeah. In your arms again. Hello guys. This is like 1 hour later. Ninaona kamera yangu inaniwasha mata that battery is low. Now the only reason why this is 1 hour later is because light ilikuwa imekufa and I was transferring now the previous clips to my iPad. Yeah, so it took time, but I'm back to give you guys the details of the giveaway. Let me do it chap before camera is in there. But I'm looking at the footage first of all, and ninaona hapa I have a patch that has missing blush. Oops guys, nilikuwa ninalia like earlier, but happy tears ni kitu ilifanyika kwa the rookie. Alafu hapa niko like whatever man, nobody cares. You guys are here to listen to what I have to say, right? You're not judging me, right? I would hope so. Anyway, so yeah, here are the items that are going to be part of my giveaway. I would like to support any upcoming content creators with things that I already have, and there are things that I can spare. So when I was using my previous phone, which was the 12 Pro, I was using this. I'm going to insert pictures because I don't have the items here with me. I was using this microphone. It's a dual microphone, but then the problem with that receiver part ya kuweka kwa simu, ni USB Lightning, it's not USB-C, and the phone I have right now ni USB-C. So if you are using an iPhone that has the USB Lightning, I'll insert pictures so that you guys understand what I'm saying. But yeah, you can enter the giveaway. Alright, even if you don't have an iPhone, it's fine, you can enter the giveaway. I'll still send the microphone to you, and then you can do with it whatever you want. The second thing I'm going to be putting in the giveaway is a tripod. I actually have that tripod here with me. Here it is. Here's what it looks like. That is the tripod I'm going to include in the giveaway. I think it's 2 meters, if I am not wrong. But then the only downside to this is that it won't come with a phone holder, because I only have one of those in a phone holder, you know. However, I will recommend you go to either Lenny Venture or Ring Tech on Instagram, and you can always get a phone holder from them. When you're buying the phone holder only, it is extremely cheap, I think so you can always get a phone holder or 2 for yourself. That is the second item. The third item is going to be a sheet mask from Uncover, because I'm assuming the girlies who follow me know me for like my skincare, makeup, nini, and I would like to give you a sheet mask so that you not only relax, but also you can create content with it. Like you can make a skincare video if you want. Like I'm talking upcoming content creators, I'm talking like you're starting from the ground up, you don't know what you want to do, you don't know how you're going to do it. This is what I'm talking about, okay? Please feel free to enter, or if you know somebody like that, you can always enter and win the giveaway for them. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and then the last item is going to be I feel so bad about this one. It's bad and good because I had bought this ticket so that I can go and watch Keith and my live performance. Keithan's live performance, because I love him so much. I love his music so much. If you know me, you know I love Keithan's music so much. But then on that day, I won't be able to go because I have something else that overrides those plans. So his upcoming performance is going to be on the 31st. Let me just even confirm all the details so that ukiingia giveaway ujue ni nini unaingia. Like if you win, usikwe confused. So the live experience it's actually the third live experience. It's going to be at Kenya National Theatre. It's called the Case Study Edition. It's going to be January 31st, 2026. Here's his page, here are the details, and yeah, so I'm going to announce the winner on my Instagram. So please make sure you follow me on Instagram, because between now and then I don't know whether I'm going to be able to pop back in and tell you guys who the winner of the giveaway is. Now unajua 31st simbali because leo ni date 17th, so you have limited time. Okay, so those were the 4 items. An uncover sheet mask. I actually have it here with me. You najua niko nayo hapa. An uncover sheet mask, a tripod, a microphone, and a ticket, so that you can go and enjoy yourself and listen to some good music. I'm going to put all those pictures here on the screen so that you know, and all you have to do is because I really want to give back to my OG YouTube babes, please tell me your favorite memory from this channel. Any video in your ushai watch and it stuck with you, whatever it was, whether it was like a travel video, whether I was with Claire or with my friends, whatever it is that has stuck with you through this period of time that you have watched this channel, why you always come back, let me know in the comments below. And then after you're done, please make sure, like at the end, best regards Janice Gikandi, just don't write best regards. After you're done, please write at then your Instagram username. So in case you're the winner, I'm going to put it on my stories. Okay, yeah, I hope the instructions are clear. Your favorite memory from this channel, something that has stuck with you over time, that you have learned from this channel, anything I've said, anything I've done, and why you keep coming back to this channel. I want to know. Just put it down in the comments below. And yeah, please tell a friend so that we're able to hit 10k by the end of this year. I would love that so much. Na kwanza hiyo 10k itakuwa sherehe kubwa sana. I'm going to do like, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but if like God willing, I can even do like a giveaway for 10 people because it's 10k. So you can do like 10 different packages for people. I'm saying this with a lot of faith in my heart because I know God is a God of providence. Kwenye nitatoa resources za kufanya giveaway ya 10 people sijui, but hiyo ni mambo ya then. For now, we're doing a giveaway for 2k subscribers because it means a lot to me to see a platform that I pour out so much of my heart into growing, and YouTube is like my baby, and you guys are the people who have made it happen, the people who have made it possible. So I'm very, very grateful, and I would like to give back. Anyway, with all of that being said, this is going to be the end of this video. After this video, as we've said, it's going to be a couple of like vlogs from last year, and then now we can start the year off vizuri. So I love you and God loves you. Bye.
I don't even say bye no more. I be like, no boss.